Good morning. It's 8:39 a.m. right now. I'm on my way to the Latham Walmart for my first order of the day on Uber. It's because it's a reservation that I took for 8:45. I had a 6:45 reservation and I had an order at around 6 a.m. But right as I was leaving my apartment, I forgot to grab my car key and I locked myself out. I forgot my actual apartment key too. If I would have at least had my car key, then I wouldn't care about being locked out. I would just stay out and work until the maintenance could let me back in. But the fact that I didn't have my car key either, because I keep a spare in my car just in case for that, but I didn't have the car key either, so I was just locked out. I was stuck. It's 8:48 a.m. right now. Pulling up to Walmart for my 8:45 reservation. I almost had to cancel it because I was locked out and I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it here in time, but the person came and let me in right around when the reservation started, so I held on to it. It's a good thing I did because he charged me to let me back in. He said it's gonna be like $25 or something like that, so I see that as I'm starting the day in the negative. I gotta work that back. I already have $25 at home to pay him, but that was an expense that I wasn't expecting today. I have another reservation, a local one that'll be back home. It's only like $15, but all three stops are within the same block. I wouldn't be surprised if they all live in the same building even. That's why I took it. Yeah, hold on, I gotta move some stuff around. It is cold out there. I'm gonna have to bring out my gloves. I have some like ice fishing gloves I got on Amazon where like they're basically mittens, but they're like better than mittens where the fingers are cut off and you can like cover them. That way I could use my phone and stuff. I started using them last year when I first started doing Spark and I was like in and out of my car and stuff shopping. But I'm gonna have to bring them out early already because it is cold out here. Whew. One good thing about it being cold though is that I can leave the grocery items in my car and not have to worry about it really. Because it's cold, like the stuff is not gonna melt that fast. First stop it says 5 minutes away, 0.8 miles. So small issue here. On the Uber app, I can only see their first name and then their last name initial. But on the stickers that Walmart prints out, I have their first name initial and then their whole last name. So I'm here and it's supposed to be one of the MCs, but I don't know which one. So I'm gonna have to call them and ask them what their last name is. A5. And to be able to call them, I have to look at the number that's on the Uber app and then dial it on my iPhone because I'm using the app on a different phone. Hopefully they answer. Looks like there's no one here. There's one car.
Message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Didn't even answer. Let's see. The stuff in the trunk is the other MC. This one is literally one item. What is your last? Maybe I can message them.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
My message isn't even sending. What is is going on? Yeah, your stuff is about to go to the store, bro. I have no idea what this person ordered. And in the app, there's no clue. Like, I literally just got the full first name and then an initials for the last name. Kavan, thank you. So it is this one right here. Thanks. It's this one right here. I gotta get a picture of this. Okay. Customer answered with their last name, so I was able to drop off the right order to the right house. We're 10 minutes away from the next one. It's 9:30 a.m. now. Just came back to Walmart for a curbside order that I accepted on Spark. I accepted it right after I dropped off that last Uber order because I wasn't too far away from here. And also we gotta keep the money coming, because that last order I was supposed to get $21 for it. You probably can't see that, but that's how much I'm supposed to get for it on Uber. But I only got $16 because I literally only did one Uber order yesterday. It was a Walmart order, and someone from that order decided to take their tip back or complain or something. I don't know. It put my accountants into the negative by like $4 and some change. So they took that $4 from that trip that I just completed because I didn't know that it was there. If I would have known the balance was there, I don't know, maybe I still would have did, because it's only like $4, $5. That's not a huge issue. But if it was more than 10, then I would have had to do something about it. Probably would have returned the order or something. I don't know. So yeah, we got a little bit less than what we were supposed to, but oh well. I've already got my next one. I was thinking about canceling this one on my way over here because it's not a great order. The only thing good about it is that it's from here going back towards my area. Right around now, I might see a better order on Uber from Walmart, but I might not. And also, I just told you about the issues with the Walmart orders on Uber. Someone could complain or take their tip back or something, and then it puts my account into the negative for tomorrow. But I'm glad I held on to this order, because when I pulled up here, there's literally no one else in the pickup area. So it seems like it's kind of slow. The order they sent me before this one was a GMD route for, I think, like $60 or something. Which isn't bad, but I didn't like the direction that I was going. It's going towards Schenectady. If it was going towards home, I would have took it, but I don't want to go in the opposite direction from home. Like this order that I'm looking at, both of the drop-offs said house, because the second person has a lot of stuff, or at least it looks like they have a lot of stuff, but they counted 24 bags, so it's really not that much. I see 2 orders coming. Actually, no, there are more people, but they're in those pickup spots over there. Yeah, there's like maybe 4 of us total. And I see 2 orders coming out. Hopefully one of them is mine. So I just delivered to a house that's next to this house. I want to show y'all these decorations. This is not the house I delivered to, by the way. I'm gonna say it again. This is not the house I delivered to. Cool, right? I think so. Alright, it's 11:13 a.m. right now. I got a $15 Uber reservation that should go up. I'm gonna be really disappointed if it doesn't go up, because it was a lot of stuff. two of the customers have at least or almost 100 pounds worth of stuff each. So while I was waiting for it, I saw a Spark order for $30, double shot, 2 customers. So I took that too. I loaded up the Uber order first, and then I went inside and shot for the Spark one. The Spark one did not take long at all. One of the customers has like a garbage bin, so I put all of their stuff in the garbage bin. That helps separate it. So yeah, that's like right behind me even. And then the rest of their stuff is right here next to me. But for the Uber drop-offs, all of them live within like, I don't know, like a block of each other. So I'm gonna drop all those off first and then drop off the Spark orders. Hopefully there's no high-rise apartments. There shouldn't be. And if there is, they should come down and get their stuff because it's heavy. It's a lot of stuff. It's definitely not gonna fit in my cart. Maybe the third customer stuff would fit in my cart, but the first 2 that had, like, one of them, this is all their stuff right there, and then the other one is the entire trunk. And then there is the third one behind me, which is not that much stuff. I was able to fit one of the Spark orders with them, so all their stuff is just in their garbage bin. And then the other Spark order is right next to me right here. So 5 customers worth of stuff in here. The Spark order was worth 30. It was worth twice as much as the Uber one. So if the Uber one doesn't go up, I'm gonna be disappointed in you, Uber. But I accepted it. I took it. The reason why I took it, that was actually the one I had first. That's the one that got me out the house. I didn't have any orders. This was a reservation I had lined up. And all 3 of the stops are really close to where I live. That's why I took it. But then on my way up here, through the traffic, I saw that $30 Spark, and I said, why not? But I might have to start using my bigger vehicle soon, since it's getting colder, and looks like I'm gonna need the space. The orders are getting bigger. But yeah, I should have all this stuff dropped off by like 11:45. So it should take me like 30 minutes at most to drop all this stuff off. Hopefully less. All right, it's 11:34 a.m. right now. We got all the Uber customers dropped off. They were all within like, they were basically all on the same city block. One was here, then one was around, actually 2 of them were on the same city block, then the other one was like the next block over. But it did go up in price. It went up to $35. But 2 out of 3 of them didn't have the apartment like visible displayed right on top of their door. And so I know some people do that on purpose so that when they get packages and stuff, they can dispute and be like, oh, that's not my door. There's no number there. So I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to actually get excited about it going up to $35, because they can still reduce the price somehow. I know that $20 came from the first stop, and then the second stop paid like $1 and some change. So I think that last stop that had the trunk, the majority of the stuff, is what we'll decide. But if I got that first one paid $20, I should be good. Even if I lose some, I might only lose like $5, or it should be less than 10. I'm gonna lose my mind if it's more than $10. And there's the next order they're putting out, $4 for another Walmart order. We're 4 minutes away from dropping off the first half of the Spark shop. And it says, please bring up to the 3rd floor. So I don't think I'm gonna be finished by 11:45. I'm gonna be finished more closer to like 12. Because the stop after that is across the water. But that stop is close to the next Walmart, so I might be going there next. And I might be at $100 after this. I gotta add it up and see. But both of these put together were like, because the Spark one was 30, the Uber one, I accepted it for 15, but it ended up being 35. So that's $65 right there within just that one trip from the store. On top of the $16 I made earlier, and then I did another $18 order after that. So that seems like $100, but I'll add it up after this. All right, we back. We just dropped, it's 11:52 p.m. We just dropped off the second half of the Spark order. That house I've been to before. And I know that the person that lives there is disabled, because last time I delivered like some packs of water there and they needed some help bringing it like inside. And the first customer was a disabled customer too, so it seems like I got 2 customers that were disabled, but it was a good paying order, so I don't mind. Yeah, the first one I had to go all the way up to the 3rd floor to drop their stuff off, but it's a good thing all of it fit into that one garbage can. I was able to just carry it up easily. My next order, I don't have anything. I have to go back online on Spark. And Uber has just been sending garbage. They're sending me orders right now, but I have it muted because I knew someone that lives here too. When I saw the address, I was thinking like, oh yeah, that guy I know lives here. And then as I was dropping the stuff off, I saw him even. So I was chatting to that dude for a second. I don't have a next order on any app, but I have a 12:45 reservation from the Walmart that's close to here. So I'm gonna hang around this area until then. And then, yeah, that'll be... Oh yeah, I still need to add up my money. It's 12:52 p.m. right now. I just loaded up my 12:45 reservation. It's 3 customers worth of stuff. Seeing if I can get anything else leaving in this area, but everything is going in the opposite direction from where I'm going. And I'm seeing more stuff from that Walmart that's close to home, but the traffic over there is crazy right now. And all the orders are no tip shopping orders. They're all paying like at least $20, but they're all at minimum about 20 items or more. I don't really feel like shopping. At least not after going through all the traffic. So, looks like I'm leaving here with just this one order. And I'm already at exactly $100.40 after the last orders. So I've already hit the goal for today. At least the minimum goal. More would be better, but I got a late start today, and I don't want to be out here all day. Also, too, while I was here, my customer for the nighttime, I saw him. He said he's gonna need a ride at 8 o'clock, so I'll be coming back here at that time anyway. I don't want to be outside the whole day till then, you know. First customer is 9 minutes, 3.5 miles away. It's 1:45 p.m. There was a almost 30-minute gap where I had no order, but I purposely came straight up to the Walmart that's close to my house because I didn't want to go back to that other one. School is gonna let out soon. There's gonna be a bunch of school buses out here. So I was seeing a bunch of small item shopping orders. They all started out at like $13, $14, and then they were all going up gradually. There was one that was going like, I don't know, like a mile down this road for one item, but the item was like a purse or pocketbook or something, and I stay away from orders like that now because when it's a weird item like that, it's usually out of stock, and you won't know until you go into the store and try and shop for it, and then you just wasted your time for $2. And then the other orders that I was watching go out, someone might have already taken those by then. So I settled for, it was like $14, and then it went up to like $18. But I didn't want to take it because one of the items was pants, some like leggings, and shopping for leggings can be annoying. Sometimes you might have the right item scanning and it just doesn't work. I started to look for it, and then once I started to feel lost, I saw that there were some of the like clothing department people there. Like there were like 3 of them there just chatting, chilling. So I was like, all right, one of y'all can help me find this. I didn't say that, but I asked. That's what I thought in my head. I'm like, if they got 3 people working here, I can't be that busy. So I asked one of them for help. It took her a couple minutes to find it too, but we found it, scanned, it worked, and then I'm out of there. I'm on my way to drop it off now. Will I keep going after this? I don't really want to, because like I said, there's gonna be a bunch of school buses and stuff, but bills. It is 8:13 p.m. I just gave my friend a ride home. That was $10, but he gave me $20 because he said he's gonna need a ride tomorrow morning to 6 a.m. So I'm gonna be right back here. That'll be my first order of the day. I should head straight back home now since I have to wake up so early and be out here at this time to get him. But I got my eye out for orders that's going home. I saw one that was one item going like down the street from where I live, It was $12. Now it's $13. It's literally one item going straight east where I need to go. I'd like it to go up a little bit higher, but I'm gonna just take it at $13, the one item, and get straight back home. But offer on the bed. Okay, I'm about to say, I got it. It's like a heated blanket because it's getting cold. And I'm gonna turn on Grubhub and DoorDash as I'm leaving the store, and Uber when I get back in my car, see if I get anything going back that way. But I'm not gonna wait around too long. Alright, so we went in there, got the heated blanket. I just saw a CVS order where they wanted me to go to a CVS that's like far away, but there's a CVS like literally down the block from here. So I'm gonna go there first, look for this item. If they don't have it, I'm just canceling the order. I'm not going to any other CVS. That's the whole reason I took the orders, because there's a CVS right here. And the drop-off is close to, it's basically straight east from here. So it doesn't make sense for me to drive all the way north to some CVS that's up there and then try and deliver it south. But on Uber, you can do that. If you know that there's another store of that same type of store close by, rather than where they want you to go, you can shop at different stores. Same thing with Instacart. Not on Grubhub though. Grubhub won't let you. I don't think DoorDash will let you either. But I haven't tried it on DoorDash yet. I have tried it on Grubhub though, and it just won't let you mark arrived if you're not at the store. So yeah, and this order's paying like $15 too for one item. It's like, let me see what it was. Ups training underwear. Yeah, that is a very specific item. That's just like a size item, so hopefully they got it here. There is another CVS a little bit south from here, but I don't know if I'm going all the way down there to check for it. 30. I just realized I didn't say what time it was in that last clip, but yeah, it's literally 8:30 on the dot right now. We got the item shopped. It was one thing. I found it within like 30 seconds of walking into the store, so I definitely saved myself some time by not having to go to that far away CVS. So I'm actually gonna drop this one off first and then the Spark customer off second, because where I'm at right now, I can literally go straight east over to the Uber customer. They're closer. And then, like I said, the Spark customer lives really close to me, so that's why they're getting dropped off second. I've had Grubhub on, but oh man, I think I was supposed to go a slightly different way. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, I've had Grubhub on. They're trying to add orders, like no. I already got my. Come on, bro. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Alright, it's 8:45 now. We got that Uber order dropped off. I'm on my way to the Spark customer next. The Uber one was a code and it was a baby item. So usually items like that, they're like rushed. I messaged the person that, hey, I'm gonna need a code, and she hit me back right away like, yep, I'll be outside. Because I've done orders like that before where it's like one item from like Target or CVS, and it's usually like something for a baby or a kid, like formula. I don't know if it's called Pedialyte or it's some electrolyte drink. I think like liquid IV or no, not liquid IV. That one's like powdered. But yeah, usually those baby items I try to hurry up with. Or like diapers. Like sometimes I've seen like Family Dollar ones where they want me to go to a Family Dollar that's far away, but I know a Family Dollar that's closer that usually has diapers. So we're about 5 minutes away from the Spark customer, and they live like really close to me, so I think I'm gonna go home after that. Unless I see a really, yeah, nothing. I'm pretty sure I'm going home after that. That's how much we made today. I don't even know yet, but I'm gonna put the price right there. Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for coming.